Hello and welcome back to Wurm with me, Limewood, and Knapp up
Hello, how are you?
on the balcony
Yes,
there.
hello. Hello there. How are you? Yes, I am here because of reasons which we will soon discover.
Will we? Okay,
Yep, I think we will.
okay, that's good.
Yep.
So we made a series before on Worm where we went through different things that you could do, and yeah,
Most things at that time.
yeah.
Lots of stuff.
So
We made that bridge, for instance, that was very detailed. I had to
that's
stand on the other side and hold
this
a
bridge.
measuring rod of some kind.
Yeah,
And there were horses and there were maple syrup. Lots and lots of maple syrup at some point.
that's true. I
And
think that was
wine
a
berries
stream
and
though,
stuff.
but yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh,
But it's this bridge that Knapp's talking about, and not this bridge in the background here, which is also new now. Someone built a
oh, yeah,
bridge.
yeah. The big bridge is a very impressive piece of work.
Yeah.
We didn't do that. The two of us. No.
No. But that's very useful, this bridge, because then it's much easier to get to the other side. Instead of going south for quite a bit and then like going around and up the coast again to get here. You can also see that there is a rift going right now.
That's a big beam.
Yes, very close to here, just on the other side there. But we didn't have time to join that one this time, but maybe we will another time.
And there is a. Ooh, there are several new other things right here on in your harbor.
Yeah,
Yes. For instance,
it's a bit dirty
this
here.
there's a little bit of a lichen over here, and
I
there
like it.
is. Yeah, you like, and then I flotsam it over here.
Oh yeah, this
Yeah.
is very useful if you're a beginner, because this
Yeah.
flotsam can give you rope and
Ooh,
other
oh
things,
no.
but especially it can give you rope, which is a little bit difficult to make in the beginning, and that means if you can get rope, you can lead animals. So
Yeah.
yeah, a
This
good
is part of a
thing to have.
new foraging system. You don't
Yes,
forage all over the place. Instead, there are these spawning
resource
collections of
nodes.
stuff. I'm going to forage this, and that works like before you like just forage, botanize, and you start working on that spot. But you
Well,
don't need to go out and about everywhere and just guess where things are. You can see these places.
yeah, so before it worked like you had to click or hover on a tile and either right click and choose to forage or botanize on every tile, and sometimes you didn't get anything, or it was already foraged or whatever, or you could use a hotkey. But now you can't do that anymore. Instead, you have these resource nodes where
Yeah.
you get more resources from each node, where you can see it visually, and you can also use, I can show you here, use
Yeah,
the
you can do the
new
lichen. You liken it.
default actions. So there are most or many actions are defaulting to the F hotkey. So you will see this is forage botanize. And forage botanize is now one thing, even though they're different skills. So we will pick the one that works on that resource node. So if I press F, now I start to forage, because you forage on lichen.
Yeah.
There's
And
one
depending
behind
on
you as well.
yeah, I know. And depending on like environment, there are different types of these resource nodes that spawns. Like for instance, in the water there were flotsam. On here, I guess this is like the beach. There is lichen, like next to water but not in it. And then like in grass there is mints and other stuff. And on rock you can find rubble
Yeah,
or something.
rubble and stone
Well,
something.
and
And the
from what
lichen is
they
on
are, yeah,
roads. by the way.
Ah, on roads. But then you can like see like both in the environment and like what kind of resource it is, like what you could potentially get out of it. So they don't
Yeah.
spawn the same things. So for instance, from the lichen, I got moss and green mushroom. Oh, that's nice, green mushroom. And from the
Yeah.
what flotsam, I got a shaft, 2 ropes, and an unfinished birchwood large tackle. I don't know what
Oh wow, okay.
I don't know what that is.
Well, that's for boats. If you're making
Oh,
boats, you need
well,
tackle.
it was flotsam, so
Yeah, it
I
makes
guess
sense.
it
That's
makes
cool.
sense. Find in
But
recipes.
yeah,
Uh,
the there's a good point that now before you would just forage on grass tiles or tree tiles and such, and then you would know that maybe on grass you're more likely to find some things than on trees. You would find some other things more likely. But now with the resource node, you know what the pool is for each resource node. So if you're looking for something specific, say you're looking for ropes, you know you only need to check in the flotsam.
yeah,
So it helps a lot.
you won't find rope in lichen.
No, exactly. And if you want mushrooms, they're like rotting wood in the forests and lichen on
Rotting wood.
roads. Yeah,
I don't like in that.
well, mushrooms like it.
Yeah.
We also have, I'm just gonna cut down this tree. You can see here that when I'm hovering over things with a specific tool, say I have this hatchet here, if I hover over a tree or a bush, like this one, cherry tree, then I get cut down for F. So that's the default action for a tree. But if I hover over something else, now I'm getting cultivate and dig, which I can't do. Well, I can in a way, I guess, because if I try to I don't want to cut down that. If I want to dig up here, in the moss, oh, I can't dig there.
Dig moss.
Here, I can dig here
Oh
because
wow, you're very quick about it.
yeah,
Oh no, it's not as quick. I
okay.
think it was just a.
There's
For me,
movement
it looked like you were
animation.
very quick at
But
like super dog.
the reason for it working, even though I don't have, you can see I don't have a shovel activated, is I'm gonna show this some more later, I guess, because it's more useful in other ways. The tool belt has changed. So instead
It's
of
now actually a tool belt.
yeah, before it used to be just a little hotbar that you could put tools on it, and then you could easily press buttons to activate those tools and you could use those. But now you make a tool belt, or you get a tool belt which has a number of slots depending on the quality, and then you drop your tools in there, and then you can just use any tool in your tool belt with the actions. For instance, the default action. So I can use dig because I have a shovel here in my tool belt. Very useful.
And this also, yeah, very useful, especially since this also works for improving. So you probably, you have your inventory up, I guess?
No. Now I
You
do.
could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you probably have some items in there that has this icon for improving next to
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and if you have the thing in your tool belt, it will use that automatically
Yeah, exactly.
when improving that thing.
So, but that we won't show that now because we don't have
No,
anything really to input
but
now. But that
it's
that's
of
very useful.
significance, and
Very,
it is
very
the same.
useful.
It's the same system. It works the same. It
Yeah.
just on different. Ooh.
So if you don't have many slots though in your tool belt, because it's low quality, you might have to switch the tools in and out depending on what you're going to improve or what you're going to use. But it's still really useful, such a good improvement. And on top of that, you might say then, well, I don't care about using it like this. I want to use it like the old tool belt. Well, then you get for free, you get this new quick bar, along with an improved menu bar or whatever is
For
the second
free?
row for free. And you get 12, I think, if I can count correctly, 12 slots on each row, and you can put whatever you want here. So you can use this quick bar menu or toolbar menu to quick bar menu is called, to put stuff there. If I take something and take some moss here, put that on top of the Wurmpedia thing here. Now I have moss on my quick bar, and I can just click it and activate it and use moss if I wanted to.
Yes. Just curious.
Yeah.
How do you use moss as a tool?
Well, it wasn't really specifically to use it as a tool. You can use it for something else if you want to combine it with something maybe, but moss is maybe not the best example. But just to show that you can take something from... Yeah, you can take something from inventory and you can put it in any slot, even on the lower row. And then you can use the quick bar menu here if you wanted, oh wait, I didn't want to put anything there, I want my journal back in a slot. You drag, just click and drag the buttons there. And then something that's really good, you think maybe, well, I only have 24 slots here and I want to have some menu buttons. So then I have even fewer. And before I had like lots of different setups of the tool belt. Well, they thought of that as well, because the lower bar you can put stuff that you always want to have available because it doesn't change. In the upper quick bar you have tabs, so you start with one tab and then you can click this plus here to make new tabs. So I have tab 1 and tab 2, so that you see the first row changes, and there you can put anything, and you have these default hotkeys 1 to 0, and then 2 empty ones at the end there. And then you can just make new tabs, and you can also remove tabs when you're...
Which one did you say did not change? Do you mean the thing below the new tab?
Yeah, the
That
second
doesn't change.
row
No, that
of the
doesn't change.
quick bar. No, that doesn't change. So you can
That's
drag
more of a
and
menu.
drop things there. Well, it is a menu, but you can drag and drop things into that, like tools and stuff as well.
Oh.
So you could put menu buttons in the top one if you want instead, and have the tools in the bottom, or you can do whatever you want. Just drag and drop.
Just drag and drop. I think I replaced another thing now by accident. Can I restore to default?
I don't know if there is a restore to default, but you can click on the plus on the top right,
No,
the
I
quick
mean
bar, and add in
the
one of these things. If you replaced it.
quick bar menu. Wait, maybe I misunderstood.
What did you
quick bar
replace?
menu. I replaced one of the things in the quick bar. I think it was the skill. No, not the skills. The thing. Oh, the cog. I must have replaced the cog or the food. Oh, the cooking. I probably replaced the cooking. I'll put it back. There we go.
Okay.
I can find the quick bar menu icons if I click on the... What did I click on? The plus.
On the plus, yeah.
Yes, not the plus on the with the tabs, but the plus next to the lock.
Right, the other right. So the one on
The
your...
other right. Wait,
Yeah.
that's left. Oh.
No, I said the top right. So it's not
Top right.
the other plus for the tabs is on the left, you see.
Yes,
So not that
it
one.
is.
And then you also have a select bar. So you can select something, you get this old thing where you can click buttons to do your actions. Like dig and examine and stuff. You can open that with the arrow on the top right, but I don't use that anyway. I don't think I've ever really used it. So that I can hide.
Oh.
And then finally,
Oh.
one
Well, I
more
can't
thing.
get the wave. If I click on
Sorry,
you,
wave?
yeah, I mean, if I click on you, there is the emotes. But I don't get the emotes if I click on you and have the expanded quick bar. Disappointed.
Oh, no, it doesn't work like that. You have to select something, like a tile. And then you
Oh,
can
but
get
I can't
actions
select
from
you.
that. But
It
I'm not
does
a
show
tile.
attack and... No, you are not a tile. That is true.
So you only get examine and attack if you click on the player.
Okay.
I don't know why, but they probably don't want to spend time on something that people won't use, probably.
So then if I equip an actual tool, then in that extended quick bar, I actually do get the different dig, flatten, or like for shovel, for instance, on the... That's actually pretty
Yeah.
nice. I like it. I like that.
Or if you have it in your tool belt, then it will also show up.
Yeah. So, but I mean, I
There.
like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
some people like that, and it's nice that there are different options for different people. I prefer to use hotkeys mostly, so I
there's
don't
a
use
troll
it.
behind you.
Yeah, there's a troll.
Yeah. Not super
Where?
extremely behind you, but up the hill.
Oh, there. It's a slow
Yes.
one. It's far
Yeah, I
away.
mean,
It's fine.
yeah, I mean, you can say close, but behind you, it's a troll. I'm
Yeah.
scared by most things.
Yeah, you
Because,
don't need to be now. It's still over there. Okay, so
yeah.
there's one more thing I wanted to
Oh,
talk about, which is
wow.
new,
Hmm?
which is the action queue. On the right of your event
Ah.
window by default, there is a window called Action Queue, and you can undock it as well to have it floating.
Oh. You can. And you
Yeah.
can resize it to an extent.
Yeah, maybe to an extent. But yeah. I don't feel the need to have too much
No, that's not
there.
necessary.
But if I, for instance, I try to cut down this raspberry bush here, you see that there is a cut down action. You can click on the cross to cancel action, and you can also, if you have a lot of actions, see if I can do what is my hotkey for this? Yeah, okay, I can prune some things here. I can move things around to do a different action before another action. If you have lots of things that are taking some time maybe, and you think, oh wait, maybe I should do this first, you can just move them around and do the other one before.
That's nice.
Yeah, so very handy quality of life features. I really love the
I didn't
action
know that you could
new
move
quick bar
them around. I
toolbelt.
noticed that you could like cancel them, which
Yeah,
I like did, and then I've done so that I could start the thing I wanted instead at that point. But I could have just maybe moved them around, and I didn't notice.
yeah,
It's very
that's not
nice.
super clear that you can, but yeah, it's just a drag and drop system as well.
Just a little drag and drop.
So now let's go over and check out. You start drinking in the middle of the field. Let's go over and check out Knapp's
I'm
mine.
slightly thirsty. Yeah, we might need to either, fight. I'm slow now because I picked up the rope and I like foraging and all of that, I
The
can't.
rope that heavy?
I mean, the large tackle is 10
Okay,
at
large
least.
tackle is big, yeah.
Yes.
You probably don't need that, but yeah.
Well, I could drop it, but then how would I
Oh, it's a
feel
bear.
about dropping it? A bear?
Little
Where?
bear up the hill.
Where is the bear? Oh, there! There is where the bear is.
Yep.
And
But that's
there
not
is
where
where
we're
the
going.
spider is. No,
Oh yeah, there's a spider. I guess we have to
the
fight that spider then.
mature, scared, huge spider. And
Oh yeah, I got a shoulder pad as well. I don't know
I
if...
guess I could. I mean, I do have my.
Nice. I need
Oh,
another shoulder pad. So I need
that's very
to...
fancy.
So we need to go to a rift at some point. When you participate in a rift, you get rift points, and then you can buy things with those rift points. And one of those things is shoulder pads, which they recently improved to do different things that are more useful.
I do have a hatchet on me.
Well, you can probably go inside and get your weapons.
Yeah, I'll just. You distract it with your bunny bag.
Yeah.
Don't mind me, big spider. I'm more scared of you than you are of me.
Oh,
You're
where is he
probably,
going?
I don't know, after me.
I'm a bit far away. There we go.
You probably will kill it before I get back.
I mean, it is
Yes.
just mature and it's scared of the spider. So
Yeah,
probably
several very scary things.
not really. It's dead.
Okay, then, well, that's that then.
Actually, I don't have to. Yeah, I do have to because I don't have my bag. Belt. Sorry.
Well, now I'm a little bit lighter,
Okay.
so that's a thing. I'll put it over.
Oh, I don't have to. Oh, I do have to.
I have my tools. I have a fruit press. I could try to. I mean, you have a lantern, I guess.
I do have a lantern, yeah.
Well, that's good, because the oil in my lighting inside has, well, stopped. But I do have some fennel plants. I can take some fennel plants and I have a fruit press.
Okay.
I'll just, you know, do the thing.
One thing I would really like was one thing that I think would be improve things generally is to have an unequip all action on your character, because you have unequip all, but it doesn't unequip all.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't unequip things like your weapon, your shield, your tabard.
Yeah, if you need to equip your armor and weapons, you need to drag and drop all of them individually.
No, not equip,
Okay.
but unequip. Then you can unequip all, but that only unequips everything like your armor, but not your weapon, sword, and tabard.
I very test
and
weird away,
shoulder pads.
which I don't think. Do I have anything on my table for you?
What's withered away? Your press?
No, I have it on me, but is there anything on the table for you?
No.
I wonder if I put it.
I think they fixed that bug as well.
Well, maybe I put it in away somewhere.
But now I have my oil lamp here on my quick bar.
Yeah,
But I still have my miscellaneous, I guess. No, where do I have?
Fill.
Oh no, it's right
Oh,
here.
there.
I have my steel and flint also on my quick bar, so I activate that and I can right click this and I can light it. Which is easier than having to do what I kind of did anyway. Go in here. Oh, I forgot to sell my sleep powder. I should do that.
Oh, control 4.
There you
I
go.
mean, like the hot bar, very good. Wait, if I have that
Yeah.
light. Come on.
So this is Knapp's little shed. It's not locked, maybe.
You need to
But,
plant. What do you mean? Oh no, has it deteriorated? Oh, it's
No,
fine.
but well, I can look here, I guess.
Secure.
You see a door. The door has no lock. Yeah.
Oh, so you can use. Oh, well, you
Anyone
should be
can
able.
go in there. If they can get into the mine, they can get into the house.
Well, they can't get into the mine.
No. So it's fine because you have this. Oops, wrong
Which
button.
is like they could just.
You have this door.
They can just remove the door,
Oh, wrong button
hitting it a
again.
bit, I guess. Or can they?
The mine door. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. I think they can bash it because it's not on a deed. But I'm not sure.
Very rude.
There are some new rules with houses though. I still think that I don't know if it needs a lock, but I don't know what the real new things are actually, but there should be some more protection for living off deed now. With one of the latest updates that added the tutorial island, which maybe we will actually
Oh, we
visit
can go there?
later. We can actually
Oh.
go to the tutorial island even though we are not new players. Well, we will not take any items there, but we can go there and see how it looks like, and we can help new players.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, I suggested that a while ago because you remember we played Tale in the Desert. Then you could
Yeah.
go to the beginner island through those banners, and you could help the new people there. And that's very nice, very useful. Even though Tale in the Desert doesn't have, I think, the same leadership tests anymore.
But there we go. It's now a little bit lit up, so we can see that there is like mostly it looks the same. I still have a forge. I still have the big statue that I can't get outside. I still have the Magronen altar and my
Yeah.
oven and the planters you made for me and the stuff and a small little house with a coffin in it. And then beyond it, it's not much. It's just a little bit of a tunnel that then goes nowhere. And all my wine barrels are gone and stuff like that. But my steel is here. It's still here.
Yeah, it still is.
Yeah, it's.
Oh, it's very damaged.
Oh boy. Well, I haven't checked, but let's
Not
see.
that, it's like 21 now.
Yeah, but that's gonna be there for quite a while more. No problems, right?
But here you can see, if you look at this still, look at the reflections in the metal.
All
moving
right,
around.
the things, the things that are the graphics, yes.
It looks so much more metal-like, I think.
Metal-like,
Metal-like. That's how you say it, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, the reflections and the metallicity or whatever, metalness,
Hmm.
metal properties, visual properties are greatly improved, in my opinion.
Yep. I mean, you can also see it actually when you go outside.
Don't know if it's reflecting.
Another one of the improvements.
Relights.
Yeah, it's very nice because something is odd with like the new. Is it tessellation? I think.
With the lighting, I don't really know what.
With
Don't know if they have
the
tessellation.
2D things look 3D.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we have we
Just
have
bump
my floor.
mapping
Yeah.
or something.
We have this floor. It looks pretty flat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's basically how it looked before. It might be because of some lighting that we're inside. I don't know, and something. But we could, if you then go up here, and you can see the difference.
Oh yeah, weird. Why is it
Yeah,
so
that is-
different in the mine?
I don't know, but you can. It's a very good showcase for the change, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. That's true.
Yeah.
Kind of when you're outside of the mine, the ones inside look a little bit different, maybe. Not much.
I mean, they are different areas because every
Yeah.
time you go inside of a mine, it says you're inside of a mine. or like the cave, they say, but that's rude.
But yeah, they're very much more defined. Like you can see, it looks like they're raised. When you rotate around, you can see that it looks like there is a different structure to the ground, but it's still flat, really, but it looks much better.
It
So
sure
much better. And
does.
that's very
Yeah,
improved.
it's very nice. And the lighting is, of course, not only like fancy, it's also like there's some dynamic
Yeah, dynamic
aspect to it,
light.
so that so that it's like where it was maybe too dark before, you can actually have some kind of like it's still dark, but it adapts so that you can still see.
Yeah.
Something technical, very terms, yes.
So previously, when there was snow, it could be blinding, really, really blinding. And now that should be improved, so it's not so sharp when it's very bright on a snowy day. And also, nights should have different lighting and be kind of a little bit darker, but when the moon is out, you get moonlight and reflections maybe, but shadows. And you didn't have, I'm pretty sure you did not have any shadows before at night.
You can, if you stand here and look, you can see that there's like bluish moonlight at some parts of the road, and then there's darker spots, and then the lighter light blue, and that's like probably the sky. And oh right, Valray, that is right above us. Yes.
All
Valray.
right, there.
Yes. So that is actually a
I'll
thing
turn
too.
off
Like
my
not
lamp,
all
I
the
guess.
moons. If like there are many moons, and I think that they don't add like the shadow and coloring of all the moons, but like the major one.
Yeah, I think there's
But
one
yes,
at a
one.
time at least. One
Exactly.
light.
So, but then like so there is, you can see a difference between like where it is shadow and where there is slightly blue moonlight.
I can't actually, really.
Oh, you cannot.
You see,
Why?
my graphics profile is medium. Maybe I should turn that up.
Well, you temporarily at least. It's a fancy little thing.
Yeah. Wait, why is it 1024 by 7? Okay.
Yes, it's very technical.
The resolution was very strange as well. Oh, now I can see it. Yeah, very nice.
Ta-da! It's very nice. So like that was also not a thing, that the moonlight from before, it didn't have color. I can't remember that it did, and that's pretty nice.
Yeah, and you can
Then
also see some difference here with the trees,
yes.
the light in
Also,
the grass.
it's not on. Yeah, it's not
Looks so
only
much
on the
better
roads.
now.
It's like wherever. But
And now
but
it's getting to morning, so everything is very yellow in the sky. And there's clouds and stuff.
yes.
Very, very nice improvements.
An old wild cat. It shouldn't be.
And of course I was showing the new graphics on medium settings. Very useful.
Good. Very good. Very useful.
I do it better now.